Hey, what's up guys, TheCampingRusher here. Welcome back everybody to another Fortnite video. Today we are going over all of the new changes in the 7.2 update that at the time of recording, the downtime hasn't even started for it yet, but we got the patch notes a little bit early here. So I'm a little sick, so if my voice sounds deeper than normal, do not give me credit. I'm just sick. Blame the sickness. Lots to go over. Support a creator code, TheCampingRusher. If you're buying anything, please subscribe to the channel. I got multiple videos coming out tonight going over hopefully all of the cosmetic leaks and then event. I'm hoping there's some dragon files or something like that. So watch out for that and touch that like button for me. Subscribe. That's about it. Okay, let's do this. So first off, scope revolver. We knew this was coming. And then on top of that, the glider redeploy item. These are some of the things I've talked about. Let's start with the scope revolver. Available in epic and legendary variants. Medium ammo. Damage per shot is 42 to 44. Okay. Available from floor loot, chest, supply drops, and vending machines. Okay. This one's, again, I haven't played, right? 15 minutes before downtime started. So if I say something and it sounds like I haven't played the game and actually used the thing, I actually haven't. Because it's hard for me. 42, 44 damage per shot. Okay. What's the time in between shots, right? What's the reload time? There's a lot of factors, so I got to check this thing out before I give my opinion on it. Gliders. I talked about this in my video earlier today. By the way, thank you for that. We got a record. 93,000 of you guys watched it in the first hour. Just thank you. I got out of class today. I was so happy to see that. All right. Just a reminder though, rarity is rare. Comes with 10 charges. Each deploy uses a charge. When all charges are used, the item disappears. Glider redeploy does not consume a charge when using a launchpad, rifts to go, or respawning in LTM, and found in everything, floor loot, chest, vending machine, supply lava. So similar to a grappler. All right, and it works like a backpack item though. You don't need to be hovering over the item for the glider to redeploy. It just needs to be in your inventory. Is it worth the slot? That's for you to decide. Minigun adjustments. Add in an overheating mechanic. So overheat occurs after approximately 6 seconds of continuous fire. Reduced the wind-up time by 37%. Updated the audio for the minigun. This to me is a good change. I really like this change. I don't think I've picked up a minigun other than my first weapon in months that I can remember. But that wind-up time is horrible, right? That's one of the worst parts about it. So reducing that, giving it a buff there, but then balancing that with an overheat nerf, I think that's a really good move. We'll see how it plays out. I don't know if it'll be viable with all the other nerfs the minigun has seen over the past month and a half. I don't know. We'll see. It's a good change, though. Just some rarity colors. So no changes mechanic-wise, just colors. Balloons, epic to rare. Stink bomb, epic to rare. Scoped AR, decreased from rare epic to uncommon rare. Fair. Stink bomb I would debate. Okay, maybe blue is fine. I love the stink bombs though. I really do. The following projectile-based weapons now have the same projectile trajectory, had to collect myself there, as the heavy sniper rifle, bolt action, suppress, semi-auto, hunting. So every sniper now has the exact same bullet drop as the heavy sniper rifle. I like this change. I don't know about you guys. I'm not a big sniper, but the heavy sniper is sometimes too good not to pick up. So that would be the sniper I use the most by far. And I think we can all agree it's probably the best sniper in the game. So once you get used to that bullet drop, little annoying to go back to the other ones. I don't know. What do you think of this change? I like it. Weapon first shot accuracy now works with icy feet and while on zip lines. The reticle center dot on scoped rifles has been reduced in size. This just mitigates situation where it appears you are shooting the target, but still miss the shot. A good change. We talked earlier today that trap drop chances or traps were being changed. Trap adjustments were coming. Here's what happened. I'm just going to put it on your screen. Honestly, there's a lot of numbers there. But basically, campfire, launch pad, you're going to find more often. Mounted turret, you're going to find less often. And a controversial change here. Small shields max stack size has been decreased from 10 to 6. So you can only carry 6 minis maximum now for one item slot. It kind of came out of nowhere, but I don't know, not the worst change, but kind of a weird one I did not expect. I'm gonna skip over the bug fixes, things like that. You can read all the very intricate details. There's a link down below as per usual. But gameplay wise, zipline improvements. A lot of you guys will be happy with some of the stuff here. There's a lot of gameplay changes actually, so I'll rip through them. Added the ability to change direction via player movement input buttons. So instead of having to jump to change direction, all you got to do is just move in the direction you like to go while riding. So if you're looking this way, turn your character around, you'll end up switching direction. Easy as that. Rather than moving at max speed as soon as entering the zip line, players now accelerate over time to reach that max speed. This to me just, if there is a weird glitch or mistake, because you're moving slower, hopefully you can correct it. I don't know. Why else they would add that. Destruction effects have been turned back on while riding a zipline. Players will destroy the nearby player buildings before attaching to the zipline so their path becomes clear. That's all the zipline stuff. As mentioned today, we now have the specifics, added a third decimal place for sensitivity to allow for more granular, minimal values. So I'm actually going to switch my sensitivity. I know a lot of you guys say lower your sensitivity. My sensitivity is very low. I am just naturally a very shaky person. And lots of you know that if you've been watching the videos for a while. So I apologize. There's literally nothing I can do about it though. When I get adrenaline rush, I'm a shaker. It's weird. I think it hinders me a little bit in Fortnite and in other things, but what can you do? But I am going to lower mine just a little bit. Now that we have this option, I think I'm going to bring it down 0.05 or whatever it was before with this new decimal place. There is some good ones here. So just a reminder about the functionality now when there is a wall piece that is 70% or more submerged underground. You will just have to look up. It'll place that piece automatically for you without costing materials, and then you can place the second one on top. If you missed that video, check it out. I think two videos ago is when I went into detail on that. Editing will no longer interrupt gunfire and pickaxe swings. Corn stalks don't block gunfire. This is a big one. Editing a structure will now begin without waiting for a response from the server. This should cut down on ghost shots before editing and make it a smoother experience. But confirming the edit will require sending data to the server and be impacted by high ping or poor server performance. So ghost shots are one of the worst bugs in the game. And it's a hard thing to tackle, right? Because it's very server based. I mean, I'm not a crazy technical guy, but it's very server based. Like you'll get a ghost shot because your ping or whatever, you're not syncing up correctly with what the other player is actually seeing, right? You're seeing different things because of the lag. Well, with this, when you're doing that initial edit, there's something called edit delay, right? Sometimes you'll go to edit and you won't grab it. It doesn't feel like it's responding in time. That will no longer happen, which will be nice for the quick ones. But to confirm it, it will still rely on ping. Something has to rely on ping. We're playing in an online arena, right? So I think this will be good. And I think I'm understanding that correctly. If you want to add to my point, leave a comment down below and I'll drop a heart on it or whatever I just want to make sure I'm explaining that correctly and understanding it correctly. But I'm really excited they're tackling that. Vehicle damage, including when a plane explodes due to any reason, will now deal damage to both passengers and pilots. But with the vehicles, this damage no longer ignores shields. So if you take vehicle damage, plane blows up, whatever it is, it will hit your shields normally, not just ignore the shields and go for health. I always wondered why that was a thing. Infinite dab is now 11 hours long instead of 10 in the lobby. I knew this one was coming. I just think that's hilarious out of nowhere. Another little one, the plane passengers, you now have to hold the exit button rather than just tap it, similar to the pilot, so you don't have any accidental ejections from the airplane. It's happened to me a lot. So that's another good one. They talked about tournaments. It's nothing more than I've already discussed, but they said they're still working on the upcoming features and we should expect tests. There should be tests in the next week or two going over the new functionalities. Remember, these things are in-game live leaderboards as the tournaments are going on, and then multiple knockout round style of tournaments. That's what they're working on. I can't wait to I'm counting down when these things will return. It's my favorite part of Fortnite is these tournaments. So I will of course update you as soon as we get more on that. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got. I feel like I'm losing my voice a little bit. Hopefully it was all right. Hopefully it didn't annoy you too much, but those are all the changes. I'll have at least another video up tonight, and then a third one probably in the day tomorrow. But that's about it. Touch that like button for me if you can. Subscribe to the channel and support a creator code TheCampingRusher. Send me a tweet or a comment if you do, so I can say thank you. You can be featured in the next video. Appreciate it, guys. Take care. Talk soon. Goodbye.